Another FIFA 22 video, and welcome to the RTG on this channel. So guys, I know it's been quite some time from the last video to now, and that's because I've basically invested most of my time into trying to clinch elite. And guys, the only reason for me even playing FUT champs right now is to build up a better damn side. So once I hit goal 3, pretty much took it easy, right? I hit that number, and that's good enough for what I need to do. And guys, I need a lot. There needs to be a lot of improvements made to my side because it is an RTG account in order for me to start playing better FIFA. Because at a certain point in this game, you're only coming across A, play to win players, right? And B, pro players, right? And C, the combination of the two, right? So that is the long and short of FIFA 22 in a nutshell, right? There are a lot of players. There are a lot of players at this current moment in time that are dirt cheap, and you can build up a super beast squad. But the god tier players, right? The high level FIFA players play with god tier FIFA 22 players, right? In game, like certain cards in this game are just unbeatable and can grant you an instant win, if you know what I'm saying. Players like Cristiano Ronaldo, okay, so I'm gonna run off the list right before we open these two. I'm gonna run off the list. Every single player that I've come across in D1, and at a certain point in FUT champs as well, right? But FUT champs is just purely pro players, so teams don't really mean as much because these players are high level players, right? So with that being said, my squad, my backline needs work, and my attack as well. And the only players I come across are icons. Let me see, Kimpembe. Let me see, Mendy. Mendy, Hakimi, Marquinhos. These are the players you have to beat, right? Van Dijk. You already know the laundry list of players that people play with. Kyle Walker. I think I'm blanking right now because I want to get to these player picks. But guys, I think you understand. And in the attacking, Messi. There's literally every match in D1 from D1 to Elite. It's Messi, Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, icons, Stoichkov, Di Natale. Guys, you guys know the players I'm talking about, because if you hit a certain level in this game, you know it's just pay to win players and players that got super lucky, right? Or super lucky early on their RTG, or traders and pro players, right? So guys, it's not been a fun experience right now because I've hit a roadblock, and it comes down to crafting a better team. So the team that we're looking for right now, the players that we're looking for right now, we're looking for informed Marquinhos, right? We want informed Marquinhos. If we can get him, we can build a better side, right? Right off the bat, he'll fit into my squad. I'll put on Casemiro as one of my CDMs, right? So guys, let's go. Let's open up these FUT champs players, right? I'm comfortable with hitting goal 3, right? For the stage of my RTG, right? Because I only have to play 6 matches to Elite, and then I can take a break and work on the studio, right? So let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the first player pick. And guys, this is already terrible, right? Another set of terrible player picks. Can we finally see this informed Marquinhos? I'm not wasting time. I want this Marquinhos card, right? I need this card. And guys, we get Delort. All things considered, this is not a bad card, but these are 2 more FUT champs players that are obviously terrible players, right? And I think I can just qualify, right? Because the season ends soon, right? Season 1 championship entries remaining. I pretty much guarantee myself free packs by the time I do the qualification. So I might as well do that after I upload these videos. But this is just terrible. I actually want that Suarez too, because this Suarez card is really pace gifted, and at a certain point, Benzema is rendered null and void, right? Which is really sad. P.S. This Danny Pereiro card as a center attacking mid, even though his work rates are low, well, the medium, right? They're not the best. I mean, even though his work rates are bad, he is still the lack of skill moves, he is still insanely powerful in that position, okay, because of the way his stats are distributed, right? But this Benzema card, it's already dated. It already feels dated in game, and the Inaki Williams card needs a better weak foot, right? So Jumbo Rare Players Pack and a Premium Team of the Week pack, right? So these are the big boy packs, and we're gonna start off with the Jumbo Rare Players Pack, right? And I'm really happy that this year we get super chill rewards, right? Who do we get? We get Trent in the Jumbo Rare Players Pack. Guys, I'm gonna be selling everything, right? Oh, we get another Griffo. Everything has to go up, right? Oh wow, I've got to clear my transfer list. Exit, sort items later. Okay, so the inform we're gonna get rid of right away. So yeah, guys, I've been doing bronze pack method. So we got 56,000 coins, right? But we need Marquinhos in the side. We need Suarez in the side. We need these players in order to compete with the pay-to-win players, right? And just the naturally gifted grinders in this game, right? So Trent has to be sold as soon as humanly possible, right? So we're gonna list him up probably for 18,750, right? This Griffo card we are gonna have to list up as well. We're gonna list him up for like 11.5. He won't really go for anything. Anywhere that we can get coinage, we're gonna do it because it's gonna help me. It's gonna help me get at least one type of Marquinhos, right? But for right now, I want to save the space, right? Let's put Rafinha on there. And now let's get to the huge pack. And guys, we need, okay, 74,000 coins. 74,000 coins is actually really good because that means I can sell off. By the way, I'm going to show you what the team is looking like right now, right? P.S. Fofana is amazing. Arnautovic is so-so. Like, he's medium-low, right? That's the really bad thing about the card and the passing stats, right? But if he had better work rates and better passing stats, he would be an absolute nightmare to play against, right? He is a nightmare right now, but he's still not up there with the god tier level players, right? So right now my back line is really in need of work. I've switched back over to Militao. He still makes mistakes though. Koundé makes a lot of errors. His physicality is just not there. It's very lacking, and he feels really small in the coming against like the icon Ronaldos, the Cristiano Ronaldos, the Messis, the Neymars, the Mbappes, you name it, guys. It's just not a good back line. So the idea is to put Marquinhos and Militao in the back, right? Sub out De Jong. This De Jong card is very average in-game, and put on Casemiro maybe, right? So we're going to see. So we have a mixture of pace and defensive abilities as our CDM, right? So, but Fofana is the best super sub in game, bar none, at this current moment in time. One of the best. Arnautovic is okay. Koulibaly is okay. So that's where we stand with that. That's where we stand with the team. But we need better players. It comes down to that, right? It comes down to that. So now, what we're gonna do, because this video is very short and very sweet, I'm gonna show you where I've hit the roadblock, right? And once you see where I've hit the roadblock, you'll get an idea of what I need to do. And if you guys have any suggestions to help better the side, I know I should be crafting a hybrid, right? So, and goalkeepers are null and void now, right? So, anyway, Marquinhos, please give me Marquinhos. Oh, Carrasco. 86 Carrasco is actually really good. So we don't get the player that we want, but yeah, he only goes for like 30k, 25k. I feel like I should hold on to him because I feel like there's going to be like objectives during the week, probably a guaranteed icon SBC, and I may need a high-rated card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell off all the other players, right? And hopefully we get something. I don't know. I'll think about it. But this is really subpar, right? And guys, there's been no hyper pulls on the channel. None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. right? And it's all been bronze pack method. I haven't really played draft too much. I've been really trying to work on the mechanics and better my FIFA 22 playing abilities, right? Because it's still a little subpar at this moment in time, right? But we're looking for Suarez, we're looking for Foden, we're looking for Davies. This Pereira card is really, really good in that position. Probably going to do the Marwan Fellaini, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. The dribbling is really good on the card. You strap a shadow on him, and he's maxed out in a lot of key areas. Could be a potentially good super sub, right? But this is really shocking. This year in FIFA 22, I have not had a major pull, a hyper pull, that would yield me a better side, right? I have not had one of the higher ranked pulls, period. This team that you're seeing here has been pure grind work, right? Koulibaly comes on almost immediately for Koundé. No lies, right? So what we're going to do, I'm probably going to upload this, right? And I'm probably going to get to my Division 1 progress after I get some food. I haven't even eaten for today, right? So I'm gonna have some breakfast right now. I'll probably shower and shave, and then hopefully I can jump over to Division 1 rank 1 by tonight, and hopefully Elite by tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm playing I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders now, right? So guys, I have lumped in unexpectedly some brand new footage for you guys, right? With a brand new team. And guys, what you're seeing right now, I forgot to hit record on this match, but I finally did the dirty work, right? So, guys, I'm gonna show you what the new team looks like, right? I went into FUT Champs, right? Earlier today on Sunday, I went into FUT Champs knowing I was only going to be able to clinch Gold 3 because after a certain point in time, you're only coming up against pay-to-win players, and you're coming up against pro players, and you're coming up with, you know, against players that got insanely lucky early on and have like god squads, right? At a certain point, at a certain threshold in FUT Champs and in Rivals, you only come up against god squads, right? And pro players, professional players that are as skilled as you in almost every single respects. It's only that they do this with the intention of killing you. You cannot chill, you cannot relax, you cannot breathe. So with that being said, guys, my squad, I changed it up. I said, okay, I've got to move around my coinage, right? Because Oblak feels like a midget in game, right? No offense to midgets, by the way. He just feels extremely small. He feels extremely fragile. He feels so damn bad in game post-patch, post-second patch, post-first patch, post-second patch, right? Then I said, any version of the Marquinhos card is an absolute necessity in this game, right? It is the best pure center back in FIFA 22. I was looking at the stats. The way I play FIFA, I'm a very conservative player, right? My tackling is my strong point, and they've nerfed tackling. Tackling is not as OP as it was at the beginning. So it makes it really hard to figure out your back line, right? What works, what doesn't work. Casemiro, I said, you know what, we're putting a shadow on him, and we're going to exploit him as a CDM as well, right? So how does Casemiro feel in-game? Well, guys, this is my Division 1 Rank 1 match. And, guys, he plays like an absolute gem in the midfield. I did not expect it, but at a certain point, I said De Jong has to go, right? And lo and behold, I look at the price. I looked at the price at the start of the, from the start of the FIFA 22 cycle when I started trading like crazy. Apologies if I keep saying FIFA 21 because it's just like a new year. Like, you get into the habit every new season, every new year, you kind of just have reflexive abilities there. But yeah, De Jong was not doing the business in the midfield, the regular gold card, right? And I think it was very apparent because his price dropped. When I picked him up, he was like 120k, right? And that's when I was just trading and grinding and bronze pack method, right? And then when I looked at him now, his going price is like 24,500, 25,000 coins, 30,000 coins, in that range, right? I forgot what I sold him for, but yeah, I sold him off. And I said, okay, I have residual coinage. I have I picked up the Carrasco. The Carrasco sold for like 25,000 coins as well. He didn't sell for anything. So I said to myself, okay, I've got 2 informs, a Carrasco, and whatever other tradable things that I can get off, right? I'm going to get off my squad. I will, right? Or my transfer list in my club. Sorry. So yeah, guys. Long story short, I put Eder Militao. I was planning on doing this at a certain point, right? I put Eder Militao, right? I wanted to put Donnarumma in the back, right? But that would force me to play with Marquinhos and Sergio Ramos. And Sergio Ramos is a little too slow, right? So I was like, okay, you know what? Militao, right, works great in Division 1, right? For some reason, the pace. It's really just the pace, right? The physicality, the pace. He plays very, very good, like a lesser version of Kimpembe. Right? Long story short, Kimpembe is like a god right at the start of this FIFA 22 cycle, right? He was extinct at the beginning of the FIFA 22 cycle, right? He was one of those extinct cards, but now like a lot of people are just using Kimpembe, and it's apparent why they're using Donnarumma as well. So it was between Donnarumma and Alisson, but I chose Alisson because I already had Eder Militao, and I don't have that many coins, and there weren't too many options unless I put an icon where Militao is on my right center back side. But I had Koulibaly, right? And Koulibaly's pure defensive abilities are very, very strong in this game. I don't really like the card. He's not really that agile, but he does a lot of things well, plus his pace is just enough, right? His pace is just enough because you gotta remember, right? I got really lucky with this guy's squad. If he had a better squad, I would have been toast, right? He has icons. He has like some super fast players. He obviously plays in a very specific manner, right? So what I'm going to tell you, right, because I am prioritizing getting up to Elite. I wasn't prioritizing getting anywhere good in FUT Champs, right, because my squad is subpar. I was super busy. I was super swamped in the past month, and I feel like I'm a month behind. I honestly feel like I'm a month behind in terms of squad building, in terms of my physical fitness. Guys, as soon as I clinch Elite, I have to hit that exercise bike. I've got to shave. I've got to shower. I've got to get some fresh air. I've got to do other things other than FIFA. I feel like I am in Make Love Not Warcraft, the South Park episode right now, because I really, really, really have prioritized playing catch up. And then the next time you guys see a video, hopefully after we clinch Elite, the next time after that, right? Hopefully we clinch Elite in the upcoming days, because this team is playing like a rock, a brick rock in the back, right? So as soon as we clinch Elite, we are essentially done with the FIFA 22 cycle for the beginning season of FIFA, right? We have ironed out all the kinks, and if the gameplay stays the way it does, then I can take a rest, right? Just do bronze pack method while I'm on the exercise bike and just build up back my stamina, my health, my physical health, start looking like a human being again. Guys, if you guys saw me on the camera right now, you would see a beard, a gray beard, right? Because I'm so stressed out, my beard has turned gray. Not from this, from my personal life, right? But that's getting besides the point. Guys, we get to the second half, and I am a brick wall in the back. Between Militao, Koulibaly, between Marquinhos, it was a done deal. And then I just subbed on Arnautovic in the second half, right? Because Benzema is past his expiration date, right? He's too slow. He's great, but he's too slow. Arnautovic does the simple cut through in my opponent's defense, and he makes it 1-0. And right there, I'm like, okay, I've got to switch to possession play, but I've got to switch to smart attacking possession play. And what I mean by that is always threaten up front, right? And anytime my opponent got the ball, time waste, right? It sounds horrible. It sounds horrible to say, but after, in high intensity matches, right, you want to do the simple things right. And right there, I was going to scream. I was like, no, did I just drop this? Because he went all out attack, right? And he went full press. So guys, he rage quitted because he could not touch my back line. My back line did everything it was supposed to do. It's the first time in FIFA 22 that I've got a squad that is insane, right? That can do the business at a very high level, right? And it came down to my coinage, right? And that was just building up the coins, and I've been super busy. But guys, when you see this video, you're gonna see some epic stuff. You're gonna see me clinch D1 rank 1. So we have epic rewards, and hopefully we get elite by this week, and we're done with FIFA 22 for the most part until we can play FUT Champs comfortably. Guys, we're almost done. Cheers, Sid. Hit like.